I'm Alex Villarreal here with another edition of Talk to Us. Today's topic, grammar check. And we're talking about much versus many for this segment today. So the words much and many. Do you know, Andrew, when you use much and when you use many, which context?
So you can use many if the following word is something that is countable, but much is for something that can only be single. Like we say how much time, because
Right.
time cannot be plural.
Exactly, and time
Yeah,
cannot be counted
yeah,
necessarily. But the
mhm,
term hour, if you talk about time in the context of, 1 hour of time or 2 hours, 3 hours of time, that is something that you can count. So in that sense, you would use what?
yeah.
You,
I'll use how many hours.
right,
Yeah,
exactly. How many hours? You use many when you're referring to, when you're modifying a noun that you can count. So, for example, teacher, the word teacher. You could have 4 teachers, you could have 5 teachers, you could have thousands of teachers. So, that
mhm,
is a countable noun. And because you can count that, you would say
many.
many teachers. Exactly.
Mhm,
Now, much is used to modify words, nouns that are non-countable. So we call them non-count nouns, or we call those mass nouns. So if I were to say, there are blank English students in the world. There are blank English students in the world. Would I say many English students or much English students?
Um, there are many English students in the world.
Exactly. And why is that? Why do I use many there?
Uh, because because a student an, is a countable noun.
Exactly. Student is a countable noun. I could have 3 students. I could have thousands of students. So you're absolutely right. In that
Yeah.
context, we would use many. So Ruby, can you give me an example of a sentence using the word many?
For example, I have many apples. I have much milk
Yes.
or rice.
Exactly, right. Or you could say, like, I don't have very much milk, or there's not much milk left in the cat's bowl. And that's so much because you can measure milk, but you can't count milk unless it's in a container. So you're absolutely right. That's the perfect context.
And there
Now,
are too many words in English which are also uncountable. For instance, hair, information, vacation, yeah? They are
exactly.
also uncountable nouns. And we also
Exactly.
use with them much, for instance, much information, much knowledge.
Right, exactly. Much knowledge, right, because these are what we call mass nouns. So they refer to something collective, but it's not individual. You can't break it up into smaller pieces that you can count. I'm gonna give you 2 examples, and you're gonna tell me if I should use much or if I should use many. So would I say, how many hours do you plan to study today? Or how much hours do you plan to study today?
How many hour?
So you know that that's something you can count because you're going to say, I'm going to study for 4 hours, and that's a number. So you obviously can count hours. And so
Yeah.
that's why we use the term many.